What are you doing? What are you doing? Betty, come on. This way. Good girl. This way. Good. This way. Good. Hi guys, welcome back. You might be wondering what I get up to now that the season's over. So I'm going to explain. So basically now is my training time. This is when I get clients in. I take in 4 residential clients at each time. They come in with my dogs, obviously these are my kennels, and then I've got my 4 end kennels for clients. I've already trained today and I'm away to just do like a full clean of the kennels ready for the weekend. I am actually working tomorrow. I've got some one-to-one sessions tomorrow, but I like to have a deep clean on a Friday, just ready for the weekend. I just had to pause it there while I went to clean up a mess in the puppy pen, in the playpen. I've got the girls in the playpen since it's a nice day, although that cloud is making me think it's not going to be a nice day for long. But yeah, Cedar's first time in there. You can see her there in the bed. And she went to the toilet in there. Yeah, I've got in at the moment, clients I've got in. I have a Cocker Spaniel who has been to me before for puppy training. So she came at about 6 months old last year for very, very basic puppy training. I think she was here for 3 weeks, I think. Because she was still just a baby, she didn't need too much. She just needed to make sure she was on the right track, basically. So she was in last year. And then I've got a golden retriever who's about 8-9 months, and she hasn't done anything before, so she's here for like a bit more of an intensive startup course, basically. Then I've got a smooth-haired Vizsla who is a pet and is quite reactive to other dogs, and also just needed like general manners, tidy up, and like heel work, recall. She's got quite a high sort of hunt drive, and the owners don't really trust her off lead a lot, so I've got her in. And then I've got another smooth-haired Vizsla that's got like a long coat gene, and she has been to me every year for the last 3 years, so she's back. She basically came as like a puppy startup course, same as the little cocker, and then came back for like the more intensive when she was like 8-9 months old, and then comes back every year while the owners go on holiday just for like top-up training, which was really lovely. It's like her second home, and I have a couple of clients that come every year that are like that. They just come, it's like they've never left, and it's great fun for me because it's just like training my own dogs. They've already done everything. It's just tidying things up and maybe advancing little bits or tweaking little bits, or even just gaining more experience on things. But yeah, I really enjoy it when clients come back. I've already trained this morning, so you will have maybe seen just little snippets. I'm probably not going to put a lot of residential client work here because this is more just a personal vlog, a personal channel rather than like a works channel for me. Some clients that do watch have said, oh, will I see my dog when they're in for residential? And those clients probably will feature a little bit more because I know that the owners are happy to. Also, I'm quite busy when I am training clients, so when I'm training clients, I'm not videoing because I need to have my full attention on the client, or I'm doing snippets for the owner, and so vlogging isn't really a priority. But as I said, you might see different clips. But yeah, taking advantage of a nice day. See, just like, hello mum. Just watch a bit closer. Going to give the kennels a deep clean ready for the weekend, and everyone has time off at the weekends. I do think everyone needs time off. So the dogs are trained sort of Monday to Friday, mainly, usually 5 days a week anyway, and sometimes it might be different depending on the dog or depending on me and what's going on, but mainly it's a Monday to Friday kind of thing, and then at the weekends they have the time off. yeah, when we got back from skiing, it was I was wanting to sort of film the prep, but we travelled quite like late / early morning to get back, and I just wanted to get all the kennels, like all my dogs, back to normal, and then obviously my residential clients' kennels needed like fully prepped, ready for them all coming after the kennels haven't been used for what, 5 months? October, November, December, January, February. Yeah, so about four or 5 months. But yeah, so I'll wait to start cleaning kennels now. Everyone's like in sunbathing. Siege doesn't quite know what to do with herself. She's just standing over her mum. Tilly loves an outside bed, so does Colonel, her son, and OK and Fussy. The Spaniels just love being outside. Ada is sniffing underneath the concrete because she can smell, like, so there's like a little hole where the rabbits have gone underneath it, and Ada's just obsessed. She might be a way to drop her nose. Yeah, there. Wondering where Rune is, if any of you have clocked on to my dogs yet. She's inside at the moment. I'm away to do some office work this afternoon, just again ready for the weekend, so I sometimes like to bring a dog in just for company, just for house training, bed training. Sometimes I'll give them a brush and maybe do their ears and their eyes and things, but yeah, so it's Rune's turn today, so she's inside at the moment. She's just in the boot room at the moment while I'm finishing up outside work. Oh, everyone's way to start playing now. The client in the end kennel that's open has been before, so she should know that it doesn't matter whether the doors are open or not, she's not to come out, and she's done really good. This is the first time I've kind of tested her of this again. So obviously 2 have been before and 2 haven't. I'm not too concerned about Elba, who's the oldest one. Like, I have no doubt that she won't come out. As I said, she's been here 3 years now. She knows the score. I could probably leave it open all day and she wouldn't come out, to be quite honest. But yeah, it's good that the manners are still in place, kennel manners. Okay, so I trained my clients this morning, and then I've just finished cleaning all the kennels, so I'm now going to do my own dogs. I'm only training Norse and Ragnar today, so I'm not currently training any of my older dogs. I think that they've just worked really hard all season. They deserve time off. I do it every year. They work 6 months. It's intense. It's pretty consistent, pretty constant. Yeah, I just think give them the time off. They'll get a month or 2 off. There's no real rush to head back anyway. I think it's really healthy for them. I think it's really good for them just to be dogs. And yeah, I've got little issues that I need to work on with certain dogs. Nothing major. All of the dogs that I had out, bar Ragnar and Rune, were, you know, older dogs that I've done a couple of seasons anyway. Elka will have been the youngest, and she's already done, that was her 2nd season, so everyone's done a couple of seasons. They're not really fresh to it. Obviously Ragnar and Rune, they stepped in at the end, just had a couple of experience days, so they didn't do much. But I'm still training them. As I said earlier, Rune's inside. I'm going to spend some time with her in the house today. Then Cedar's in the playpen, so that's her first time in the playpen, having fun playing today. Not really bothered about training her today. So what I'm going to do is Ragnar and Norse. I'm going to do Norse first, because at the moment he's probably the one that's annoying me the most. And the other day, the last time I trained him, I was just sick of him. When he came, he was very much like, I'll pick a dummy and I'll bugger off with it, or I'll pick a dummy and I'll drop it, or I'll maybe just not even pick it because I'm not that bothered, and I'll only do it when it's fun. And for Golden Retriever, they're not as forgiving as Labradors. They're not as like, you know, I'll do it because you want me to, because I'm existing solely for your joy. He's just got a couple of issues with it. I feel like his basic puppy retrieves we've nailed, that's fine, but putting any form of pressure on him, he's like, this is more fun, so I'm just gonna wander off over here and go and sniff, which isn't great. I've not had one of, like, I deal with residents and clients like that all the time, that's fine, but I haven't ever had a dog that's my own do that for a long time, because usually I'll have them at 8 weeks, and I've kind of got my routine down to a T now. I've just not, it's never I don't really tend to do much corrective training at this time because they haven't built up any bad habits, because I'll just nip it in the bud early on. Unfortunately, Norse has, which is fine. He's very, very happy just playing with his pals in his kennel. He doesn't really want for much. He's very happy just to potter. So I don't feel like he's really craving much. So I think maybe that's been a bit hard. I think I'm going to try and train him most days. I don't think he's the sort of dog that will benefit from being left now. So I'm going to hit him hard. Not literally. But I'm going to hit training hard with him. And then I'm going to train Ragnar as well after. Now Ragnar's been great. He's just been the easiest dog to train, to be quite honest. That's maintenance team here. Great. Heel. Get up. Good boy. Good boy. Hey. Good lad. Good boy. Good lad. Get on. Good lad. Well done. Come. Heel. Get up. Fetch it. Fetch it. Good lad. Yay! Good boy. Good boy. Good lad. Good lad. Raggy, Raggy, Raggy. Norse, as predicted, was a bit of a bugger. I will have inserted some clips, but we ended on a positive. That's him barking now. We ended on a positive, and now I had some coffee, and now I'm out to train Ragnar. And then there's some office work to do. And then that's me for the day. Well, then it'll be feeding dogs, and then feeding me. Come on, Rag. Ragnar's first double retrieve, like double directional retrieve, so that was good. I am terrible, but it's now a different day. It's actually now a different week. Obviously, when I was on shoots, I was taking you guys along with me. So it kind of made vlogging a bit easier. I am going to try and keep this up though. I'm going to share other things as I have done. Obviously, I've shared travel. I want to share some of my gardening stuff. So I'm going to start doing actually, I might share that a little bit now. I've just sort of started my first seeds. So I'll show you that in a second, but I'll maybe do like a garden prep, like the first stages, technically not the first stages because I've done a little bit, but I've literally just done like 2 trays. I want to vlog my garden progression this year because it's something that I really, really enjoy. I think it'll go well in spring and summertime because it's something that I think helps me enjoy spring and summer. That's what I look forward to about spring and summer. Hopefully, wow. A kite literally just jumped right up from the kitchen window and he's gone. Sorry, I thought you guys would probably like to see that if I could have caught him, but he's away. But yeah, anyway, so it's going to be a bit different. No more shoots until August anyway. I might share some travel stuff, but I actually don't have any holidays planned now. Which is really unlike me. If you know me, I go on holiday probably at least twice a year. I just really enjoy it. I like working hard, and one thing I like to put my money into is seeing the world and going different places, but we don't have anything else planned. We were gonna go away in March and May, I think it was, but we just decided, my husband more than me, just doesn't want to leave this place. It's so hard when you are with a gamekeeper because there is just no time of the year where they think it's okay to be away. Especially a grousekeeper, because especially even here, because my husband is the head keeper of a grouse, pheasant and partridge shoot. So it's a 6-month long season, and yeah, the rest of the 6 months of the year is just important other work time. So it's really hard. And don't get me wrong, like everyone's got to have a life as well, especially in these industries, because you do pour your heart and soul and your whole, just everything into it. And I do think it's important to have a life outside. But we've had our ski holiday. We had a big holiday last year. So we had our honeymoon last year, and we did 2 weeks in Canada and a week in Alaska. And I know my husband didn't really want to do that because we booked it before he got this job. Like, we booked it way in advance, and then we obviously moved and got this job, and he was like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go on holiday. He did come, but yeah, he just wants to spend the year not going on holiday. I've spent a lot of years previous where I've gone on holiday without him, and I've gone with friends, or I've gone with my mum. As you guys might have seen, I did like a Christmas cruise vlog. I went with my mum. There was no way Chris could have come away that time of year. My mum wanted to go, and we had the best time. It was brilliant. And I do love holidays with my mum, and I do go away with my best friend as well. Every year for the last 3 years, I think we've been away somewhere. But there's nothing like going on holiday with your partner, and there's always a little bit of guilt. So this year I've decided to join him on the holiday ban. I'm not going away without him. So yeah, it's good because I've opened up some spaces for work, whereas for the last 4 years I've been fully booked the year ahead. Be different things here. Not quite sure what to expect myself, because it was really easy with shooting season because I just vlogged the shooting season. But we'll see where it takes me. I'll show you my veg. Norse is in there at the moment. I've just got some new gardening books that I'm having to flick through. I brought Norse in because I did some training. I mentioned earlier in the vlog that I was having some difficulty. Look at him, he's so handsome. I can't even cope. He knows it as well. He's been a bit of a pain at the moment, but today we had an amazing session. So I brought him in just to process it, just have some chill time with just me. He's been really good. That there is a roll of vet bed because I've ordered some new vet bed. I've got another one coming as well, but I don't think they had enough of that roll, so they've just sent me that one just now. And then I've got some gardening books. My gardening books that I got ready for the year. I quite like the idea of these ones. So these two that I bought, they're both sort of organized in like a yearly chapters. So I'll just show you this one. So it kind of just says like there, like April, and then March, February, and this one's the same. It's got like yeah, there. So yeah, easy. Just want to have a look at them. So then in here, I've got my first lot of seeds. So I've got in here, I've got leeks. Oh, look at the partridge. Oh, look at the partridge. Apologies for the state of the garden. This garden hasn't, like, I haven't done any, well, I've done minimal. I don't like this bit. So I've tried to take it up, but oh my God, what a job. Although I think that the people that lived here before probably did that to stop the bunnies from digging up the plants, but hey ho, I need to redo it all. But the little front garden is really cute and it could be really nice, but it just needs a lot of work, which is a priority this year, so I might vlog that. They're such beautiful birds. They've got such character. Back to this. I've got leeks in here, and then I've got chives here, basil, and then brown onion and red onion, and that's all I've done so far. Last year I was very specific. I was like one seed, space, one seed, space, one seed. And my friend Emily, who's Emily Graham Media, who you might recognise from my vlogs or if you follow her too, she was like, I'm sure it was her. Actually, it might not have been Emily. It might have been my friend Rose, who watches these, so hi Rose. But either way, one of my good friends told me that I was being a bit too particular, so I just scattered them. So I'll let you guys know if that works, and if not, I'll blame one of those, or maybe both of them, and not do it like that again. The front garden needs quite a bit of work, but it's figuring out what you want as well, and like what. So I didn't do a lot of work with it last year because we moved in this time last year and it was all dead. So I wanted to wait and see what grew naturally. So at the moment we've got some snowdrops, which is lovely, but there's quite a couple of other things that are popping up, and I wanted to wait and see what was going to come through, like what had been planted before. I've got so much to play with. But last year, my main focus was getting my kennels right and how I wanted them, and that set up like nice. And then, and it's still not exactly how I want it, but these things take time. And then the veggie patch as well. That was my main thing because I really enjoy that. And then just the house as well, like getting the house how I want it, but these things take time. So I might vlog some of the garden progress because I would really like to get on top of my front garden. If it's nice weather this weekend, my mum's coming up, so I might drag her into helping with that, which she'll hate because she helped me the first time and it was a big job and we didn't really get much done because it was a big job. Gonna end the vlog here. Hopefully it's not a disappointing one because I know it's not shooting season, but I hope it's given a bit of a taster to what I do now. And I'm sorry that there's not any clients in, but as I said, I'm busy. When I'm with clients, I'm focusing on that dog. That's what I get paid to do. That is my job. But hopefully you've enjoyed seeing some of my dogs, and yeah, I will see you guys again soon. Bye.